what's going on, guys? I'm along here with Nick.
Hi.
Hello, Liz.
Hello. This guy is Nate, in case you were wondering.
Okay, let's talk a little about the likes and dislikes we have about the car.
Getting right into it, I love this interior. It comes with multiple options for it. There's a faux leather, real leather. No matter what you get, it'll turn out fantastic. It looks great. It's durable, doesn't scratch. It's perfect.
Wow, that was very bold. You really got the message out there, guys. So I think we should just end the show now, because we just told you all the stuff we have to tell you. So now we'll be done.
Just kidding. Now go.
Okay, so let's talk a little about the likes and dislikes. Like for me personally is this car has great color. Like you can pick lots of different colors for this car, and it will look great in either color, which is interesting. I mean, some cars can look bad in black, some cars look bad in white, some cars look bad in gray.
You could put like teal blue on this car and it looks sick.
It would be black rims. Pretty sweet. But what amazes me about this car is the interior mainly. Outside is obviously amazing. The grille is so bold, as you can see.
Unique, I think it's personal.
Right, and but the interior is just something else. It's something that the Mercedes, something that the Audi A6 and the BMW 5 Series don't offer. And it's just the way it wants you to look at the interior. It wants you to stay in there, and it really is a joyride. It's like comfort, but yet it's tight suspension, it's tight turning, it's everything. So it just amazes me how this car handles, and mainly just how this car performs. Either way, comfortability, if that's a word, comfort, and performance-wise.
I love, depending on which ones you get, all of them are really good. I love the rims on this car. Just the design and the pattern of them are really kind of, they're similar but not the same to other for other companies. And I think they're just so well done.
You guys might not be able to see the rims right now, so I'll have a picture of them right here. And this is a 19-inch rim. You know, we're gonna make sure the rim picture is short so everyone can see what you just see. He's doing it again. We don't even have to. So rim picture right here. But overall, this car amazes me. I'd say. Is there anything else you want to put on the likes about this car? Should you go into the dislikes?
Just the entire look of it. I think that's probably
right.
So, I guess the specs.
No, we gotta do the dislikes, boy.
Okay.
All right. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. Let's go into the dislikes. Dislike this car. I'm just gonna put it straight out. A6, BMW 5 Series, Mercedes E350.
Cheaper.
I go for the BMW 5 Series or A6. Both are cheaper. Both start at $47,000. Mercedes starts at $55,000. But getting into that later in the specs, or we can just talk about it right now, is Mercedes is cheaper to upgrade, whereas A6 and BMW 5 Series, all of them decked out, the Mercedes is going to be cheaper with better equipment. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what he's saying is true. In case you guys didn't believe him, which I completely understand. But you're welcome. One of the things I dislike about this car is that the brakes aren't the best in the world, especially if you get the base model ones. I mean, it's not extremely responsive, but if you, I guess, upgrade the package, then you can get like the touch to stop if you want to,
which is quite amazing. A couple more likes actually about this car is the interior has this interior lighting, and you can like change the lighting so it can be orange, it can be blue, white. You can change it to lots of colors. It looks quite amazing, and it's amazing how they can illuminate the car with low lighting.
Depending on what package you get, I guess.
Well, yeah, that's of course a lighting package. I mean, anything you want cool on the car is obviously packaged.
Yeah.
But I believe that comes with the Premium 1 package, which is $3,870 if you guys were wondering. And that includes navigation, command system, MB apps, Sirius XM weather, Harman Kardon, speakers
Probably the best
speakers on the
in a car.
in the car right now. And then it also comes with rear view camera, heated seats. I mean, everything you can think of, it's in package one.
Or premium one.
Premium one, yeah.
So,
yeah.
I guess might as well get into the specs.
Well, do you have any dislikes?
Not really.
No?
No.
Okay. Let's talk, well, first let's do a walk around of the interior so you guys can see.
Or just show you guys the interior because you can't really walk around the car.
But next.
You're welcome.
Judging my speaking abilities again. Okay.
Yeah.
Interior-wise, leather is quite amazing. There's two leathers. There's real leather package, which is about a $1,500 upgrade.
Ish.
Yeah. And then there's MB Tech, which is the base model it comes with. And the MB Tech is more durable performance-wise. It's longer lasting, which is durability. It's also doesn't stain easily. Whereas leather, spill coffee on it, you're screwed.
Well, you can get insured for that, can't you? You can get like
who wants to spend extra money insured leather?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure someone can, but go on.
But the MB Tech is definitely interesting for free. For something that's free, it's definitely worth keeping to me because I like the feel of leather, but MB Tech feels just like it. It's more durable, which leather is not durable. It's stain it and you're gone. And
or you can get it replaced.
This is actually longer lasting. It will stay tight longer.
Right, but don't you have real leather in this?
Yeah, this particular one has real leather.
This, by the way, is Nathan's parents' car. We'd like to thank them for allowing us to review it and just kind of talk to them about it.
Is there anything else you'd like to... Oh, one more thing for me, actually, and then I can get to you. Sorry. But the trunk. The trunk is not something you normally look at in a car, but we'll have a picture of the trunk right here. And the trunk is just enormous for a sedan.
Oh, yeah, and tell them about that cool, like, basket thing.
Oh, okay. So, one thing when my dad and I first purchased this car is we were looking for a Mercedes, Audi A6, or BMW 5 Series. Originally, we weren't looking for any of those. We were looking for just a cheap car, but we came across a used...
Infiniti Q50?
We're looking
coming up soon.
Well, we were looking for just a cheap car, and we happened to pass by a used Mercedes E350, which was exactly the same color as this one. And we liked it, but it didn't have any of the packages, and the dealer was offering way too much for it. So we ended up finding one on the lot of a dealership, Mercedes dealership in Park Place. Park Place, I believe that's in Arlington. Yeah, Park Place Mercedes in Arlington. And we'll have a link in the description for that.
Right.
But I thought it just looked amazing when we first saw it. We were just sucked in. So when we looked at this car, we did every single spec we could find, and we determined why we wanted it and everything. So I think when you're comparing it to the A6, BMW 5 Series, or Mercedes E350, you want to find a car that's right for you, that you'll love the rest of the time you have the car, and you have to keep in your mind why you love it.
Right. One of the reasons I'm so happy that this car exists is because when you go 4 or 5 years back, Mercedes was just like starting to get back on.
About 20 years ago, it was an amazing car. It would sell better than 8 Audis or BMWs, and quality-wise, it was just amazing. But then around 2005,
back in the early 2000s,
yeah, right, Audi started taking up the lead, and so did BMW. And Audi and BMW just kind of like united in leading the German car pack.
And Mercedes quality just crashed.
Mercedes,
they were trying to make it better.
Bad reviews.
Yeah.
Everything turned out on the Mercedes new models just turned out to be bad. And now with I thought the 2013 model of the E350, which we'll have a picture right now, looked a little. It looks a little weak. It didn't look like a sports car, a sports sedan.
Yeah,
but
I think, yeah.
Getting to the point is that this new one is what has kept Mercedes back on track. They've gotten the whole lineup updated, including the C-Class, which will be right here, the S-Class, which will be a picture right now,
right after this,
and the E350, which is right in front of us right here.
And there's also the E350, or no, E350
Take one.
1600,
Which is the AMG version, sports line, which previously, I don't know, did they have?
I think they did, it just wasn't as good.
Right, but now, handcrafted engines, just amazing.
Which has the AMG engine, I believe, is the 577 5.5 liter V8 gasoline engine.
Right. Do you have anything else to add on the likes and dislikes or anything about the interior?
Not gonna answer me?
Nah.
Not really.
Yeah. Let's talk a little about the specs then.
Alright, there are 5 available engines for this model. One I already told you about, which is the AMG version. There's a 3. The base model comes with 302 horsepower, 3.5 liter V6 engine with optional turbocharger. This is a gasoline engine. It's a very good bang for your buck engine. There's also a 2.1 liter, 194 horsepower 1-4 diesel
specs. He knows the specs.
I know my specs. Come at me, bro. There's also a 550 5.5 liter V8 gasoline engine and a 402 horsepower 4.7 V8 premium engine.
Right, and I think that engine is just amazing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those specs. Well, and the 577 horsepower engine is just takes off, honestly.
Yeah, definitely.
Faster than the S6, I believe, and the M5. No,
not the M5. Well, because no, not the M5.
Not the M5. Maybe the S6.
Maybe.
We'll have to find out. Right. But specs-wise, it comes with a 7-speed automatic transmission
with optional OD and manual, auto manual. Which, if you didn't know what OD is, it's the flattened paddles.
Right, paddle shifters. Also, the paddle shifters is quite fun. It's definitely a cool experience, but it's not like you're going to be driving on the highway with the paddle shifters.
Let's be honest, you're going to be in cruise mode. You're going to be eating fries out of your cup holder.
Hopefully not, so you keep the car clean, man. Come on.
Let's be honest, we know what's inside.
Sure.
You're going to be eating McDonald's fries, drinking a Coca-Cola. You're going to sit back in cruise mode, like a boss, in your Mercedes. You know, like Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. Okay. It also comes in coupe, convertible, coupe or coupe convertible, sedan, and station wagon. So you can really customize it to fit what your needs, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on how you use the car, honestly. Let's talk about a little more into this depth of the specs. This particular car has LED lights, which are daytime LED lights and nighttime LED lights.
And you want to explain to them what daytime LED lights are?
Daytime LED lights are lights that come on during the day and are LEDs, which are
pretty much turn signals.
Should I show them the light?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
This is an LED light. LED lights look like this. LED lights are more bluer than regular lights, so you'll definitely realize the difference.
Right. Or whiter.
Right. Yeah. But there's also an upgrade where you can get full LED lights, where this particular model has, for the high beams on the car, are regular lights. So go ahead and go up to the camera, Nick, and we'll show the people the daytime lights and all that.
Okay.
Come on up here.
Yep.
So I'll turn on the lights. First, there'll be the daytime lights. Are the lights on?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll point to this light and I'll show you what the daytime LED lights are and what the nighttime are. As you can see on this particular one, it's got a strip down there. Those are the daytime running lights. Those ones come on during the daytime when it's, for safety reasons, is when they first made it. That's why they made the daytime running lights. And as you can see, this one on the very right, it's a little bigger. It's called the nighttime running lights. And those ones obviously come on automatically at night. So go ahead and zoom in on those if you want. And then this one right here is, I'll show you in just 1 second. That one is the high beams. And the high beams is obviously what you guys probably know is what makes the lights much brighter for the road. If you're in Colorado, you can see deers. But here's that light. Oops, I got the blinker on. But that's definitely a difference. Now I'll put on the hazard light so you can see that. So as you can see, probably on both of the mirrors, the lights, the hazard lights or the what's it called?
Warning lights.
No, like the turn signal.
Yeah.
Or the turn signals, they blink yellow from the mirrors, and they also blink on this part next to the daytime running lights. So that's just a little something interesting about the lights. And on the, we'll have a picture right now of what the full LED package is. And just to show you, we'll have a picture obviously right now. But now, when you guys look at me, look at this. On this light, it has a line going down through here. On the LEDs, it obviously has 2 lines. So you'll be able to tell that. That's the major difference from an LED and a non-LED. So, Nick, you go ahead and talk more about the specs while
Alright.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, so getting back into the engines, probably the engine is the most unique thing about this car. There is,
Right.
as I said, one diesel total edition of the engine, and then there's one hybrid edition, which is the 4.7 liter, the 4.7 liter, 422 brake horsepower V8 premium engine, and then there are the two 577 to 550 brake horsepower 5.5 liter V8s.
So, what Nick is really saying is, with the LED lights and the big engine, this car will illuminate the road and go
Keep you
fast.
safe. Keep you safe.
Right?
Unless you're a completely ridiculous driver and drive this car
Right.
off the road.
Right. And this particular car is all-wheel drive. I believe all-wheel drive is base model.
I believe, yes, definitely.
Yeah, but that's just a little something. This car is incredibly fast with just the regular engine, but it's definitely something to consider if you have the money to upgrade to a bigger engine. If you want more specs on the car, we'll put a link in the description of more specs. But I think that's all we got for you for specs right now. So let's do a walk around of the car, Nick.
Okay.
Well, what is your favorite aspect about this car, Nick?
The look.
The way it just looks.
Mm-hmm.
Looks pretty cool. What's that? Yeah. that's all I got. So just take a detailed look. We'll have some more pictures coming up later in this show. We found out that you guys did want to see some more pictures, so we'll have some more pictures and videos of just the car and less talking about seeing our ugly faces, talking the whole time. So that's the walk around of the car.
Done.
Yeah, should be done. But what amazes me is also on this car is the rims.
Yeah, I love the rims on this car.
We'll have a picture of the rims right now, but the rims is what makes the car, to me. We had a next door neighbor previously who originally thought, when she was a teenager, before I was born, thought that the spoiler is what made the car cool. No.
That's quite a dedication to
The spoiler does look cool, I'll admit it. And we'll have a picture of the spoiler on this particular car. It's a lip spoiler.
Yeah.
Nothing big. But the rims, if you have ugly rims on a car with a spoiler, do you think the car deserves to be driving on the road? It looks ugly. The car doesn't deserve to be alive. I think the car feels embarrassed. So I think you should definitely. Right. Really?
Yeah.
One more spec about this car. 0 to 60, just to get in perspective on how fast this car is. It is 6 miles an hour. So for every 10 miles an hour, it's 1 second. So, and that's on the 302 horsepower model. Whereas the 577 horsepower is probably much faster, and it's probably around like 3 seconds, around a little higher. High 3 to 3 seconds.
So I guess we didn't really have that much to talk about the specs on this car, as it is sedan model. It's not like we reviewed in our last episode, the Caterham, there's not that much to talk about in the way of specs, other than the transmission, which is base 7-speed with optional flap and paddle and
yeah, just the engines and transmission. I mean, this car is obviously not like the Caterham. It's got
much more practical.
Much more practical. It's exactly what you mean. That's what it is. It's just a neat car to have. And comparing it to the A6 or the BMW 5 Series, I would probably pick this or the A6. I mean, either of the three cars are just amazing cars, and you couldn't go wrong with any one.
You can't go
honestly.
wrong with the German car, people.
Yep, the German cars are fun to drive and cool looking most of the time.
Yeah. So I guess final impressions are we're about to do final impressions.
Yeah, let's talk about final impressions. Final impression for this car for me is I think it just blows your mind how this car can perform like a regular car, but look like a German car. I mean, this car obviously does perform better than a regular car because it's got a bigger engine than a regular, like a Honda Honda Accord's got like 270 horsepower. This one's got like 40 more horsepower, and it looks better. But you're definitely paying for the prices, so that's definitely something to consider.
Bang for your buck, definitely.
Oh, talking about prices. We didn't talk about prices that much.
Oh, that is true. You're looking at a base price of $55.
$55.
Right. And then
whereas A6 and 5 Series are
$47.
47. Yep, that'd be right. So 47 compared to 55 is obviously a big difference. You're thinking, oh, then I must go with the BMW or Audi A6.
Take into account the upgrades.
The upgrades. If you want a cool looking car, you can't buy a base model. This particular car is fully upgraded besides the full LED headlights. And that's the only thing that's missing on this particular car. And this car will be cheaper, fully upgraded, than a fully upgraded BMW 5 Series or Audi A6. So if you're looking for a car that you want to fully deck out, but you don't want to break the bank, you're looking at this car.
Right.
Compared for the German cars.
So I guess final verdict now?
Yep.
If you're in the range for a $50,000 to $100,000 car, should you buy this car? Yes. If you can afford to buy a BMW 5 Series or an Audi A6 or S6 decked out, buy that car.
Right. And it's definitely something to consider. Even buying a used one of these with the MB Tech leather, you won't notice much of a wear compared to buying a new one. I mean, you won't notice much of a difference unless the car was completely beaten up. But definitely a big upgrade for Mercedes, and it's definitely gotten their line off the ground. Off the ground, yeah. Because the 2013 looked much different, and we'll have a picture right now comparing them. But it's just amazing how Mercedes was able to get off their feet.
Back on their feet.
Back on their feet, yeah. They were. Yep. So we want to thank you guys for watching tonight, and we have. Don't feel free to leave a comment.
Subscribe. Right. Touch that like button, or like that touch button, whichever you prefer.
Spread the word about our company,
or
channel, YouTube channel.
Next month we have a review of the 2014 Ford Mustang. 2015,
which we'll have a picture of right now. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
It's pretty good looking.
Yeah, we're only going to show you like the front of it, so yeah, it's not that.
Can't see the whole side.
Right. So, 2015 Ford Mustang next month. Stay tuned for that coming up, and
in March.
In March, yes. And I guess
that's all we got for you today.
Be sure to subscribe, guys. See you later.
If you have any questions, just leave them in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe and
like that touch button.
And before we leave, a couple more pictures of the car.
See you guys.
See ya.